Hey everybody, it's Emma Lightning, and welcome to another PSA review. Oop, my mic's on my lap. So, in the past, I've covered my favorite PSAs, I've covered my most hated PSAs, and I've covered the PSAs that I find the most disturbing, and also some other videos that I'm probably forgetting. But in all the years of PSA enthusiasting that I've done, there are some that just stand out as weird. This is the category of you never really understand what the fuck the creators were on when they made these PSAs. And it's not that they're bad per se, but it's hard to call them good when they insist on burning their imagery into your brain forever. So with that said, this video might contain some slightly more disturbing imagery than usual. And I say might because it's really hard to tell. You might find these really weird, or you might just find them hilarious. I don't know. I find them both weird and hilarious. But let's just jump right into it because I really can't find any other way to introduce some of these.
Oh, another pick request. Why doesn't he stop?
So we'll actually be jumping back and forth between countries for this video, and we are starting over in the UK with the Disrespect to Nobody campaign. And yes, they really did do this.
Doesn't sound it. He could share that with anyone. Remember that pic?
I think the message of this one is probably going to be a little bit lost on anybody who's watching it for the first time. It takes you a minute to realize that you're not imagining a sentient pair of tits, at least not this time. So it's easy to miss what they're saying. Then again, that actually might just be a really clever and subtle metaphor. Like, when you objectify somebody, you see them as just a body part, and you tend to miss the substance behind them and what they're saying. And that's pretty much what you're doing now, you weirdo.
What a tit.
No one should pressure you to send a revealing picture. Disrespect nobody.
Heading over to America for this one, we have the Good Old Truth Organization, who are, I think, fairly well known for their creative and hard-hitting methods of presenting facts about tobacco use. Then sometimes they produce stuff like this.
It's a trap.
So there's really no telling what you're going to get with the Truth's PSAs. This one is pretty good quality-wise, but I don't know what this is supposed to be. Jesus Christ, that's disturbing. Maybe it's just because I have a thing with eyes or in clusters or eyes where they're not supposed to be. It makes my skin crawl a little bit. And aside from that, what the fuck kind of giant is this? What do they think a giant looks like? Is this what they think a giant looks like? Apparently so. The setup is good. I like the build up and reveal aspect, and I always love a good call out to the big tobacco companies, but good lord.
The truth is that cars have evolved a lot faster than we have.
Now, this is a pretty recent ad from Australia. I think most of these ads are pretty recent, actually. So by Australian trend, as they tend to do with their road safety ads, this one went way over the top and excessive.
Our bodies are just not equipped to handle the forces in common crash scenarios.
If somebody saw this on TV and didn't know it was coming, I wonder if this actually got any complaints from the public. It probably would in America, but considering the TAC's arsenal of traumatizing road safety PSAs, yeah, I imagine this was just your standard daily dose of nightmare-fueled body horror. And yeah, I have a bit of a thing with body horror as well. But this one isn't too bad because I just find it hilarious how many nipples they gave him. How would that protect you in a car crash exactly? And also the fact that they felt the need to give him a name, and that name is Graham. I don't know, there's just so much going on here in 30 seconds that I really don't even know what else to say.
The most significant part of the body for injury is the head. Our bodies are just not equipped to handle the forces in common crash scenarios.
Alright, I feel like going a little bit retro for this next one.
Be extra careful, okay?
No, not that one, not that one. God, you're not fooling me again, you eldritch abomination grizzly fuck. Alright, now this I can deal with. Finally, something normal. Nothing suggestive about this. Nope, not at all. Just a rocket ship exploring space. It's beautiful. Oh, and look at that lovely galaxy just waiting to be entered. But the rocket ship is not ready, and that, of course, symbolizes humanity's desire to achieve... What? Oh, it's a penis? Yeah, okay, that actually makes more sense. This is either the weirdest metaphor I've ever seen, or it's the most brilliant middle finger to the censors that I've ever seen. Actually, it's both. I'd say both. I mean, it certainly got people's attention, so I applaud it for that. And you can't really argue with the message. Protection when it comes to space exploration is very important. There are a million jokes I can make about this one, but I'm sure they've already been made, and I don't want this video to get restricted. So just use your imagination. Finally, we visit Canada and the Concerned Children's Advertisers. And they're pretty iconic, so this should be, Alrighty then. He's just so cool with it too. Like, oh, where'd that darn head go now? I mean, sure, this happens to all of us once in a while. It's part of growing up, but I mean, this kid is so used to it. It's kind of disturbing. And of course, being the Concerned Children's Advertisers, this is targeted at kids. Kids are supposed to see this, so how do you think they reacted to this? Like, please tell me, if you ever saw this on TV, what did you think of it? Or did you not even have time to think of it because you were in and out of the room screaming every time it came on? Also, this might just be me, but I don't know if I understand the message behind this one. I mean, I get obviously they're promoting healthy eating, I think. But the actual food is only on screen for a few seconds, and we can't even see what's in the container. What's he eating? How is he eating? I have so many questions. I don't know, your guess is as good as mine. CCA is a mystery to me sometimes. So yeah, that does it for this little review on the what the fuck kind of PSAs. I'm sorry this list was shorter. I don't know if you could tell from this and the last video, but I've been playing around with the editing and it takes a lot longer to edit. I'm trying out this new format, and I feel like it makes it flow a little bit easier. If you like this style more, let me know, but if you like the style where I just play the clip and then commentate afterwards, then let me know as well. Or if you want me to try something different. I'm having fun like experimenting with everything. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching, as always. Let me know what you'd like to see next. I have one collab coming up, and I'm not sure when that's going to happen, but hopefully soon. And if you want to make the subscribe happy, then hit the subscribe button and the notifications if you want to see my videos when they come out. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye!